That is a picture of the Samsung Galaxy Tab. And if that doesn't look like an Apple iPad to you, well, a UK judge thought the same thing. And we just gave a little free advertising to Samsung there. Apple's going to have to give them a little free advertising too. Most unusual punishment from a UK judge, but could turn out to actually be good for Apple. Justin Lahart is here, stops by Mean Street to talk about this one. Kind of a weird punishment, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Explain to us what's going on.
I will not, engage in patent disputes that are
right. So we all know in the tech world, these patent disputes have become less than a dime a dozen. I mean, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Apple sued Samsung for patent infringement on the Galaxy Tab that we were just showing.
Yeah.
The judge says not only does it not infringe on your patents, but this was such a frivolous lawsuit, we're going to make you write on the blackboard 10,000 times. Yeah. I will not engage in frivolous.
Yeah, they said that you're going to have to on your UK website you're going to, because this is in British court, you're going to have to say that Samsung's Galaxy didn't
literally write it out
and
in an ad.
And also you're going to have to buy ads in British newspapers that say, hey, guess what? The Samsung Galaxy isn't copying.
Right. It's a scarlet letter of sorts.
Yeah.
But what's interesting, you have an interesting overheard piece today.
Yeah, it turns out
this could turn out good for Apple.
Well, it turns out there's some
guys. Everything is gold.
Everything's
for them.
good for Apple.
Right.
Yeah. There's some new research that just came out. It was presented today, and it's really interesting. These researchers, economists, took a look at. They got access to Yahoo data through Yahoo ads, the Yahoo Labs, and they looked at what happened when companies sort of owned the big ad on the Yahoo
on the homepage.
Right. And sometimes what a Yahoo does is they alternate. Like 1 second will be one thing and then the other second will be the other. Well, it turned out so they were able to look at the differences there and then sort of say, well, okay, how effective is advertising? So it turned out that one of these ads in the cycle was for the Samsung Galaxy, the Samsung tablet PC. So they were able to measure, okay, well, what happens after consumers see that ad? What does that do to their search behavior? And in fact, it does increase the number of times they search for the Samsung Galaxy.
Which is a result they probably expected.
Right.
But
the other result is that it increases the search for the Apple iPad twice as much.
It's spectacular. It's almost unbelievable. Why is that? Why is that?
I think people are probably thinking, oh yeah, I'm interested in a tablet PC, and they see that and they're like, oh yeah, I really want to check out the tablet PC, which is the iPad. Right. So it does. It's not a direct. It's not the same thing exactly, but it does make you think. Okay, so Apple's going to put these ads in all these newspapers, and all it's going to do is make, oh yeah, I remember that I really like the Apple more, and maybe I'm going to get an iPad now.
So it really gets to the heart of this idea that there's no such thing as bad publicity. I mean, obviously, like even if they take out ads for Samsung, and it's interesting too. It really shows you
it's not like an oil spill.
No, right. And it also shows you how much Apple's name has penetrated people's consciousness.
Oh yeah, and they just associate, people basically associate touch screen technology with Apple.
Exactly.